are you doing? Hope you are doing good and safe at home. Let's start our English class with a word of the day. Okay, word of the day. Every day we are learning a word and its meaning. Am I right? Yes. Do you know what did we learn in our previous class? Yes or no? After term 1, what are the words we have learned? Shall we recall once? Very good. First one, QPS. Then next one, dawdle. Then abdicate. Then abrupt. Last one, diva. Very good. You remember, right? Do you know its meaning? First one, QPS, abandon. Dawdle, waste of time or be slow. Then abdicate, quit or stop or give up or resign. The next one, abrupt, sudden, right? Sudden. Then diva, yes, eat quickly and hungrily, read quickly and eagerly, right? Yes. Today, let's learn a new word and its meaning. Okay? Can you read this word? What's this? Famished. What is this? Very good. Famished. Okay? Famished. What is the meaning of famished? This is not famished. Okay? That is wrong. Say famished. Okay? Famished. Which means extremely hungry. Okay? Famished. Which means extremely hungry or else starving. Okay? Extremely hungry. Okay? Pussy. Okay? Extremely hungry. What is the word? Famished. Which means extremely hungry or starving. Okay? Then let's see one example. I'm famished. I'm famished. Is there anything to eat? Okay? I'm famished. Is there anything to eat? You will ask this question to your mom, right? Often. Yes, if you want snacks, you will say to your mommy, I'm famished. Is there anything to eat? Okay? I need snacks. I need chips. Like that you are asking, right? Yes, so use this word hereafter. Okay? I'm famished. Mommy, I'm famished. Which means extremely hungry. Okay? Can you use this word? Yes. What is the word of the day? Famished. Which means extremely hungry or starving. Did you understand? Clear now? Dear students, make 5 sentences by using this word. Okay? You can make many, I think. Right? Yes. Because we are using this word in our daily life, right? Yes. So you can make many sentences. At least write 5 sentences, take a snap and send it to me. Okay? Now let's move on to our lesson. In previous class we have completed the story The Tiger, the Holy Man and the Jackal. Then we have completed learned words, homonyms, then pronouns, right? In pronouns we have learned personal and possessive pronouns. What do you mean by pronoun? Very good. We use some words in the place of noun. That is called pronoun, right? For example, I, we, he, she, it, right? In the place of noun. That means doer of the action. Subject. For subject, once if we start a sentence, we use the subject name, right? Subject means that person's name. Okay. Then in next sentence, we use pronoun. Okay. See, today we are going to learn reflexive pronoun. Okay. Reflexive pronoun. Do you know what is a reflexive pronoun? Yes or no? Already we have learned this, right? Just recall once. Okay. Look at this sentence. The tiger got himself trapped in the cage. Okay. This is one sentence. The tiger got himself trapped in the cage. Okay. The next one. If you don't listen to instructions, you will hurt yourself. Look at these sentences here. Himself. Then here, yourself. the tiger got himself trapped in the cage. Okay, so if that doer of the action, if we want to point out the doer of the action, we use reflexive pronoun. Okay, who trapped in the cage? The tiger himself. Okay, the tiger got himself trapped in the cage. Did you understand? So this word is called as reflexive pronoun. Okay, then look at this sentence. If you don't listen to the instructions, you will hurt yourself. Okay, you will hurt yourself, not me, not others. Okay, the doer of the action. Okay, if we want to point out that doer of the action, we use some words. That words are called as reflexive pronoun. Okay, in this sentence himself and in this sentence yourself. Both the words are called as reflexive pronouns. Now have you got it? Yes, if we want to point out the doer of the action, we use some words. That is called reflexive pronouns. Okay, we use some pronouns. This is reflexive pronouns. Okay, then for singular and plural, we have some reflexive pronouns. Okay, for singular nouns, singular means only one, right? For singular nouns, we use reflexive pronouns. These: myself, okay, yourself, himself, and itself. Okay, for I, we should use this one. Okay, for I, we should use the reflexive pronoun myself. Okay, myself. Then for you, singular you, yourself. Okay, then for he or him, himself. Okay, for him, himself. If it is a girl name, herself. Okay, herself. Got it? Then it, living things or non-living things, itself. Okay, for I, myself, you, yourself, him, himself, it, itself. Then for plural nouns, our, ourselves. Okay, ourselves, yourselves, okay, then themselves. Ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. They or them, themselves. Got it? So these are the words we use to point out the doer of the action in a sentence. Okay, so these words are called as reflexive pronoun. Did you understand? Yes or no? Yes. Dear students, in your book, page number 53, you have some exercise regarding reflexive pronouns. Okay, read the sentences carefully and fill in that blanks with correct reflexive pronoun. Okay, you know already. For I, we should use myself, you, yourself, him, himself, it, itself, then ourselves, yourselves, then them, themselves. Okay, read the sentence carefully, then write the answers. Okay, hope you understand this. Write this, take a snap and send it to me. Got it? Now let's move on to next one. Sounds. Here they have given some words. Okay, both the columns are there. They have given some words. Page number 54. Okay, all of you take your book. Page number 54. They have given some words. Okay, both the words are similar to pronouns, but you have to listen yes and z sound carefully. Okay, you have to listen carefully yes and sound. Okay, I will play the audio. Listen the audio carefully. Then listen this sounds. Okay, sound and z sound. Got it? Are you ready? Yes. Take your book, page number 54. Listen the audio and say this word also. Okay, you have to listen the sounds. Okay, proper sounds. Got it? Yes. Shall we listen? Yes.
Read the words in each of these columns aloud. Notice the difference in the sounds of
s,
and
z,
discuss how these sounds are different and pay attention to how they are enunciated.
Ice, eyes. Bus, buzz. Place, plays. This, these. Knees, knees. Loss, laws. Price, prize.
Now take a book, page number 54. Here they have given you a listening task, right? Listening activity is there. Mehul called up his friend Ajay. However, Ajay wasn't at home. Mehul left a message for him with his mother. Listen to the message and complete it. Okay? Listening activity. Page number 54. Here, I will play an audio. You have to listen the audio carefully. Okay? The audio is about Mehul called up his friend Ajay. However, Ajay wasn't at home. Mehul left a message for him with his mother. Listen to the message and complete it. Okay? In that audio, a message is there. You have to listen the audio carefully. Then fill in these blanks. Okay? Some blanks are there. You have to fill up this. Got it? First, you have to listen the audio carefully. Then do this activity. Got it? Are you ready? Yes. Listen the audio carefully. Then complete this message. Okay?
Dear Ajay, your friend Mehul called up at 9 p.m. to say that he won't be able to go with you to the football match being held at Shivaji Stadium today. He had to attend a science club meeting at school. He said that he will call you again at 10 p.m. and will also arrange tickets for tomorrow's match.
Then for talk, they have given one task. We will do that in our Zoom session. Okay. Now let's move on to write. Okay. One write part is there. You have to write a paragraph. Okay. You have to write a paragraph. See, what would the holy man have done if the jackal had not helped him? Okay. We have learnt that story, right? For that holy man, the jackal helped, right? That's why escaped from that tiger. So, here they have given you a task. What would the holy man have done if the jackal had not helped him? Okay. What would the holy man have done if the jackal had not helped him? Did you understand the question? If the jackal had not helped that holy man, what would he have done? Okay, you have to write that. Did you get my point? You have to write a paragraph describing about this. Okay. What would the holy man have done if the jackal had not helped him? Did you get my point? Take a notebook, write a paragraph about this. Okay, then take a snap and send it to me. Students, today we have learned reflexive pronoun, then for listening part sounds, then one audio, then what did you learn? Very good. Writing part, then talk, we will do this in Zoom session, okay? Write this paragraph, take a snap and send it to me. Got it? Yes. Let's meet in next class. Bye-bye.